G'day everybody, it's story time, and this one is about the days on the farm when I used to live in Kiwa Valley there, and I went to school for a few years there at Kiwa, and my mum had to rent a property which was the farm, and that's where we stayed for a few years. And she ended up, she was leaving a fella after she divorced my dad. She hooked up with this other dude and he wasn't a very good dude at all, and she ended up had to leave him, and he wouldn't leave, and my neighbour had to sort him out one day. But anyway, I'm going to talk about the story of cheeky me. And being farmers, they have to shoot cattle and stuff like that, so they have guns to do certain things, and they make their own bullets to save money. So they got, some farmers would have a barrel of gunpowder and stuff like that, so they can make their own bullets. And us cheeky kids used to sneak in and make some little cherry bombs, we used to call them. And we used to just get mini, table tennis balls, those little mini table tennis balls. Used to get them, and you put a hole in it. And he used to also have some explosives, to fire poles and stuff like that the farmers do. And he used to make them up too, so you had wicks, so you can put the wicks in it. So you had to roll a wick, and it's waterproof too, so you can cut a little bit of wick off. And you fill up one of these balls, right, of gunpowder, and you put a wick in it, and then duct tape it a bit. Then you can line up the wick, and you throw them in dams, or you throw them in barrels or rat holes and that, because they had a little piggery den. It was full of rats and that. One day we screwed around in there a couple of times, just for fun. Then we stopped, because we know it's naughty. The things that we do when we're kids, naughty things. And they're not right, because they can be very dangerous too. These days we have more safety. People had things more locked up and stuff like that. But back in my day, wasn't as much safety things as it was these days. And even when you have safety things, kids being kids, definitely when you hit teenager, right, they know how to get around things. They figure things out. Humans aren't stupid. So the best way to stop kids from being stupid is just educating them and make sure they do the right thing and keep an eye on things and hope that they don't be too stupid. And if they ever are stupid, they're very careful about it. That's all I can say. But everyone does their own thing in it. But I wouldn't advise to be stupid. And if you ever want to do something, you can always do an experiment and just do it. You don't have to be stupid about it and ask people and stuff. I learnt that over time. But anyway, being me and a little rebel, I did stupid little things. But anyway, that's story time for you. And I'll just quickly chuck out these two. One time he used one of his little jelly knights to debog it was just a big old work trailer, really big solid steel, old, looked like a cart, really, a cart kind of thing, a horse cart, right? And it was bogged in well, like buried, and he didn't want to dig it out, so we just dug a little hole, like a little trench hole. He stuck it in there, and that day, the guy, he ended up getting rid of the bad boyfriend. He was walking down, because it was sort of like on a hill slope like this, and he's walking down from the place, and he's yelling out to me, because I think I had to go do some chores or something, and he's yelling out to me, and he's like, and the farmer goes, "Oh, what's he want?" And I said, "Oh, I think I've got to go do some chores. He wants me to come." He's calling me, because he's waving his hand like this, And he goes, "Oh, well, I just lit the fuse, so he's going to have to wait." And he's still walking down. There's a gate there. So he ends up getting to the gate, and as he's unlocking the gate, I'm like, "Well, we can't tell if he's too far away." We're yelling out, "Just wait a minute, wait a minute." And then next minute it goes kaboomy. And it scared the shit out of him, I can tell you that. But that was funny. I'll always remember that day, because I didn't like that guy. And to see him shit himself like that was bloody hilarious. But anyway, see you later, people. An interesting story. Bye-bye.